Now, she's accused of trying to smuggle more than £15,000 out of Britain to a friend's husband fighting jihad in Syria. But a jury today cleared Nawal Msaad, who'd been stopped by the security services trying to fly out of the country with the money. Her friend, Amal al-Wahabi, was convicted of seeking to fund terrorism. But the Old Bailey jury accepted Ms Msaad's defence that she'd been stitched up. Our Home Affairs Correspondent Darshna Soni has this report.
A most unlikely extremist, a university student who likes to party. Nawal Msaad pimped her tag and tweeted pictures of the outfits she would wear to court. The jury rejected the claim that she was recruited to the jihadist cause by the offer of cold, hard cash by her friend. That friend, Amal al-Wahabi, was described by her own defence as a foul-mouthed, weed-smoking kafir. Al-Wahabi's husband had left her to fight in Syria, and when he told her he needed 20 grand, Al-Wahabi asked Msaad to courier the money to him. There were distressing scenes in court as Msaad was cleared, but her friend Al-Wahabi found guilty.
I'm physically drained and mentally weak. I'm thankful to those friends who stuck by me and had faith in me from the beginning.
Before her trial, Msaad spoke exclusively to Channel 4 News.
Those who know me will know that I actually have strong views against terrorism, religious extremism, and mainly because I'm a Muslim, and it makes my religion look not peaceful.
Today, Msaad was in tears as she was allowed to walk free, but her friend was found guilty. Al-Wahabi had been left struggling to bring up 2 young children on benefits. She was just a teenager when she met her husband at this mosque in West London. He was a volunteer. She worked in the mosque's nursery. She told the court they fell in love. The couple decided to marry, although at first Al-Wahabi's parents disapproved of the relationship. Davis was a convert to Islam, but over the years he began to adopt a more extreme interpretation of the religion, calling himself Hamza. And when the couple's first child was born, he gave the boy the middle name Shaheed, meaning martyr. Last year, Davis told his wife he was leaving the UK for good and sent her these pictures of himself. The security services believe he's fighting in Syria. The prosecution said Al-Wahabi didn't want to join him, but he threatened to leave her if she didn't. Their text messages were read out in court.
Please come back. I have 2 kids to think about. I'm like Mum and Dad. It's bloody hard.
Allah will reward you abundantly. Just be patient.
I just sold my ring to get us food, nappies and food.
You're not willing to sacrifice a fingernail in the cause of Allah. I'm going to marry someone serious. Take a second wife.
Please come back. If you cared and loved me like you say, why would you do something that would depress me?
Al-Wahabi said she often felt lonely here at her flat in West London. She had suffered long periods of postnatal depression. And so, eventually, she said she agreed to join her husband abroad to start a new life together. Davis told his wife a contact would be dropping €20,000 round to her flat. Al-Wahabi asked Msaad to courier it to him, saying she would pay her £1,000 for the job. Msaad always maintained she only agreed to do it as a favour for a friend and because she needed a holiday. She booked a weekend away to Turkey and should have flown from Heathrow, but she was stopped by the security services just before she boarded. These pictures show Msaad in the airport. The money had been wrapped in a condom and hidden in her clothes. Today, Msaad said she was relieved to be found not guilty, but angry that the charges were ever brought. Her friend, Amal al-Wahabi, was remanded in custody. She'll be sentenced on the 12th of September and faces a maximum sentence of 14 years in prison. Darshna Soni, Channel 4 News.